Salute, folks. It's your boy, the insurance junkie, your fiduciary fella, the all-star advisor Alonzo Hall, and I've returned today to whap and tap on your head with another ADH wealth solution. Today, we're going to be taking a look at an article from Yahoo Finance, checking the net worth that you need to be considered poor, middle class, and wealthy today in America. Before I go in, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share. Lastly, to contribute to channel growth or to schedule an appointment with a licensed financial professional, the links are in the description of this video. So as we proceed to give you what you need. Are you wealthy? The net worth you need to be considered poor, middle class, and wealthy in America. A December 21st, 2023 article by Jeannie Mancini. In the United States, a person's net worth is a barometer of their financial standing, particularly as they approach retirement. This figure, calculated by subtracting liabilities from assets, varies considerably across the population, shaping the retirement lifestyle and economic security of millions. Finance expert and author Jeff Schmidt evaluates retiree wealth using the most recent data from the Federal Reserve's Board Survey of Consumer Finances. Poor. Households in the 20th percentile with a net worth of around $10,000 are categorized as poor. This group likely doesn't own a home and focuses financial resources on necessities, hauls, or other things like investing when they don't have the net liquid capital, which is generally at least $25,000 to actually invest, or the risk tolerance to actually invest. So you shouldn't be investing in QQQ, ABC, or XYZ. You should be saving first. So you have at least 6 months of your expenses saved before you consider investing. Step 2, middle class. The middle class is the 50th percentile with a median household net worth of $281,000 for Americans aged 65 and up. This typically includes home equity, savings, and a 401k account. Now, let me explain something to you, ladies and gentlemen. When they say $281,000, that means that's all you're worth after you retire. So that's all the dollars you got from when you retire, not every year. That means that from 65 to 75, that 75-year-old lady that you see checking receipts at Walmart's is because she ran through that $281,000 pretty much at the tune of $28,000 a year for the last 10 years, from 65 to 75. And $28,000 a year is really not that substantial of a life in most places in America. To be wealthy. To be considered well off, a person must be in the 90th percentile, possessing a household net worth of $1.9 million. This level of wealth affords trips, charity donations, and college funds for the children. The 95th percentile, with a net worth of $3.2 million, is considered wealthy, facilitating estate planning and possibly owning multiple homes. The top 1%, or the 99th percentile, has a net worth of $16.7 million and represents the very wealthy who enjoy considerable financial freedom and luxury. Average and median net worth by age, based on Zipia data for 2023. Americans aged 55 to 64. This group has an estimated average net worth of $1.18 million. This figure is significant as it represents people who are typically nearing the end of their working years and are at the peak of their wealth accumulation phase. Americans aged 65 to 74. This group has a higher average net worth than the 55 to 64 group at $1.22 million. The increase in average net worth for this age group is likely because of continued asset growth and possibly the beginning of drawing down retirement accounts. 75 and older. This demographic has an average net worth of $977,600, which is lower than the younger age groups. This decrease can be attributed to the fact that people in this age group are further into their retirement and may be drawing down their assets more significantly. Wealth perception in America. According to Schwab's 2023 Modern Wealth Survey, Americans perceive an average net worth of $2.2 million as wealthy. Knight Frank's research indicates that a net worth of $4.4 million is required to be in the top 1% in America, a figure much higher than in countries like Japan, the UK, and Australia. Now, that $2.2 million is something that's funny when we talk about spaces that I frequent here, like the Black Manosphere. When we had a gentleman by the name of Kevin Samuels who used to ostracize single black women for not having $2.4 million of net worth assets and available for their retirement, but yet the men who used to gobble up his content used to never realize that by him saying that to the women, he was implying that you had this or more, men, and we obviously don't. So there's something that needs to be corrected. As we continue, economic class net worth. A growing number of Americans are entering retirement with debt. The proportion of households led by people aged 65 and older with debt increased from 38% in 1989 to 61% in 2016. CNBC reports debt among those aged 70 and up surged by 614% from 1999 to 2021, with mortgages constituting the majority of debt. The importance of financial planning. Net worth at retirement age in the U.S. varies considerably and is shaped by elements such as home ownership, savings, and debt. While the middle class and wealthy often experience financial security, a notable segment of the population confronts economic difficulties. This disparity underscores the critical role of financial planning and management, including the valuable assistance of financial advisors in ensuring a stable future throughout life. Active investors' secret weapon. This is they're telling you about some of their stock picks. The financial advisor is likely the active investor's secret weapon. So that's going to be it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share, share, share. Lastly, to contribute to channel growth or to schedule an appointment with a licensed financial professional, the links are in the description of this video. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, wipe ass. Work in progress every day and see success. And remember, folks, when people challenge you, they don't challenge you to challenge you, but they challenge you to challenge you. Accept the challenge. Salute.